Welcome. I'm going to show you some of the things that I've done previously. Just kind of go over a few things and hopefully you enjoy the experience and come back and watch me paint some other things in the future. Alright, here we have an ent that I don't know exactly who makes it. It can withstand acetone because I stripped it because it was a bit uglier than what I have here. I don't have the original, obviously, because it's something I did quite a while ago. This is one that I did when I was first getting back into painting. I didn't have a lot of paints. I had a couple earth tones. I was like, why not do an ent? They're easy enough. It's a tree guy, so you go with all the earth tones. It's my poor attempt at making some kind of eyes, but it's essentially a black primer with about 4 different colors of brown and green, dry brushed and painted on here. And then a varnish to seal it all in so when I'm handling it, it's not rubbing the paint off. So I do that with my pieces so I can actually handle them. They don't sit on a shelf. I just keep them in a bag for if I want to have a token out there or whatever, whatever have you. Here we have a different skeleton, kind of a skeleton warrior, I suppose. He has a big scythe. Anyway, this is a cheapy kind of thing. It's just got its own little plastic base. Came in a big pack of these cheap things. They do not withstand acetone. I would need a cheaper stripper in order to put them back to its original color there. What I'm thinking they were was some kind of old D&D knockoff kind of things, or you get a big bag of them and you break them apart and that's what you use to set them up. But I thought I did a decent job on this guy. Got a yeah. Alright, here we have a little war-painted kind of orc goblin dude. I don't know where it came from, but a lot of these I just use a penny because they're so small. I just super glue it right to it, and that way I have something to hold on to while I'm doing my thing. So, got that guy. Alright, here we have a zombie warrior. For this one, I did a black primer and then painted in a lot. A lot of these I do dry brush work, but in order to do that you have to be pretty precise with how you're doing it, and you'll burn through paintbrushes pretty quick. So yeah, I got this guy. He's got a bit of a problem going on there, but not the figure itself. I'm talking about all the blood. Here I have another ent or tree folk. I went with more colors on this. It's one I did after my previous ent tree folk character. Did more highlights on the cut pieces. He has claws. I put more color in there. Wanted to make him look more alive. I tried to use some glow-in-the-dark paint on his eyes, but that didn't really work out that great. I mean, they look okay, but they don't look that, they didn't turn out the way I would have liked. So here's my first thing that I'm going to do that isn't old work. I have these. You can see my lights reflecting off there. Here we go. So I have these things, and they have kind of a junk paint job on them. I mean, who has a metallic Groot they'd like that's holding a clipboard? I think. I don't even know. I can get these out of the pack so I can take a better look at them. That Loki is about the best looking one. Avengers Infinity War, and yeah. The thing about this is, though, I got these things pretty cheap. I have two. So we can do a side-by-side comparison on what they look like after we get this glossy, globbed on paint off of them and see if there's any detail on these things. Now, 2018 Jada, Nanofigs, the whole spiel here. But that's my plan on what we're gonna do. I do have acetone, fingernail polish remover, it's the same thing. But considering these are metal, we're not going to have any problem with that acetone. In fact, it should take off pretty much everything but the metal. So yeah, we're going to have some fun with these things. Okay.